Hello YouTube, what's up? Mr. Geeky here, and today welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Unmasked. Today I'm going to take an in-depth look at the sounds in Five Nights at Freddy's. First, I'd like you to take a listen to this laugh. Now listen to this, Freddy's laugh. Notice any similarities? No? Well, then look at this. As you can see, I'm in an audio editing program, and I'm looking at the individual audio tracks. As you can see here, they're a lot alike. The same pattern, except the one that is used in the game is slowed down. This would be unnoteworthy if it wasn't for the original laugh, found in the game's files, being named laugh_giggle_girl1. Girl. I know this may seem like I'm grasping at straws here, but since no one knows what gender the kids who were kidnapped and were supposedly murdered and now haunt the suits, it is possible Freddy Fazbear is haunted by a female spirit, right? It sure seems possible. Let me know what you guys think via the comments. Next, I'd like you to take a listen to this. Hear that? That is an extended version of the jump scare noise, and now it sounds less like a malfunctioning robot and more like a child's scream. Also, Golden Freddy's noise seems to be a lower pitched version of this. And finally, listen to this. Now, listen to the reversed version. That voice seems to be quoting a passage in a book called Autobiography of a Yogi. In this particular passage, it's talking about how animals, plants, and metals share a similar life force. Metals, animatronics, sounds pretty interesting, and really going for the game's base feel of the animatronics being alive. Listen to this, it's called Robot Voice, and it's found in the game's files. It seems to be a shortened and more cleaned up version of the actual recording. As you can see, it's just a shortened version, and it seems to cut off at the end. I don't know why it was originally there. Maybe he was going to have that in the game before he switched. Also, I'd like to point out that this is just the reversed version. The original version just sounds like a whole bunch of garbled nonsense. The final thing I'd like to point out is something that is kind of interesting and leads you to believe that Foxy is more than he seems. In the game's files, there is a recording called Pirate Song 2. Take a listen. Foxy the Pirate Fox sings this, although you never see him sing it. It's only when he's inside Pirate Cove. But here's the thing that raises questions. It's called Pirate Song 2, but in the game's files there's no original pirate song. What could this mean? A glitch in the game? Let me know what you guys think. My theory is that he worked on some other ones, but he deleted the rest. He went with the second one. But here's the problem with that theory. I've seen so many of these things. Most of them aren't even used in the game, and yet they're there. What happened to Pirate Song 1. What does it sound like? Hopefully we can find out. I'll continue searching the game's files and I'll tell you guys if I find it, but still pretty strange. Anyway, that's all that I have for today, so hope to see you guys next time. Let me know some of your theories down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time.